Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to the post game show Arsenal versus Tottenham Hotspurs. Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to the post game show. And I'll be professional in this because, I'm an Arsenal fan. I can't contain this. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Arsenal Slayer, the Tottenham Van Helsing, live in the flesh, guys, in no other show but the Tony Claude Gunner TV. Like, how good, how great can this get? And I also have my guy here, Smiley from Smiley Entertainment. You guys know him. It's come back, guys. Oh, the Aussie King is here. He's here, guys. He's here. The Aussie King is here.
Big up the panel.
Guys,
Big up the
it doesn't get better than this. Deji Sports, Smiley Entertainment, the Aussie King right from Sydney. Guys, oh my fucking guys, introduce yourselves.
Look, I mean, I want to say first of all, big up the panel. Deji, good. Like to see you showing up. No. I'm going to give Deji props on this. You showed up.
Yeah.
I would have showed up anyway. So, big up. Smiley, I don't know you, bro. How you going? Big up everyone.
I'm good, my brother. I'm good, man.
Big up everyone in the chat.
Is here.
Big up Arsenal. Big up the 3-1. Big up Deji for predicting the 3-1, but the wrong way around.
That's fair.
He got the fucking score right. He just got it the wrong way around because he didn't get that scoreline right. The fucking freak. 3 points, guys. To be honest, to be perfectly honest, I think both teams played out this game. I won't take nothing away from Spurs in that game. Nothing. I think they played well. I think they played their brand of football. And to be honest, there were questions asked from both teams. It just Arsenal's brand of football today was better. They had a hard time trying to control us. They had a hard time when we did have possession. We're asking questions and we're trying to finish our dinner. But end of the day, to finish 3-1 at the Emirates, I think, let's be honest, it's at the Emirates. This is what happens when we play at the Emirates. And when we go to White Hart Lane, we all know what happens at White Hart Lane.
True.
Shit happens. You know what I mean? We all know it.
True.
At home, we win. At home, they win. It's the same old. But you know what? We'll take those 3 points anyway. Still top of the league. We give Tottenham their first L because they needed one, so we gave them one. Their goal difference is no longer a thing anymore because that's out the window as well. And onward and upward from here, yeah? Onward and upward from here.
Good. Smiley, I will allow you to chime in on that. Just take us through what Osiguna said here. How did you see that game today? Please short and brief so that others can be able to talk.
What is it? I just want to say, thank God.
Yeah, Prince
Fuad going in and out of the background.
I can't believe
What the
this.
hell is this?
All the big
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm not. You know what,
big
man?
time hitters are here. Deji Sports.
Deji feels like
Deji,
he's
you know what, though?
Deji feels like he's at the Emirates.
Prince Fuad, man.
Deji's at the Emirates.
No, you know what, though?
Yeah.
Do you know what?
I took Smiley, then I took Ozzy, and now you put Prince Forward in there. This is
Bro.
Don't worry, I
thought we were friends.
I'm not.
Deji's at the
Malum
Emirates.
Bashman's our friend. Malum Bashman's like a boss here.
Deji at the Emirates, listen. Deji. Do you know what, bro? I'm gonna speak. I don't speak with agenda, Deji at the Emirates, but I'm not gonna talk. I'm gonna talk like football. Do you know what I mean? I don't speak with agenda. I'm gonna talk football how I seen the game. Do you know what I mean? With a lot of people,
Sure, I did.
yeah. I'm not gonna turn it around. All right, we won the game, but bro, at the same time, Tottenham were dangerous. Every time they come forward, bro, I was like, yo, because I'm telling you now, even though we beat them, I think a lot of teams are going to struggle to beat them, Steve.
No, you're right.
They're dangerous, bro.
Look, I hate when people say Tottenham haven't played well this season. That's a load of shit, right?
No, they are dangerous, bro.
They're playing Conte's brand of football. And you know what I mean? To be honest, Son, I'm not going down. I'm not saying that Son is shit. But Son still isn't that Son.
Yeah, he's not
right?
on form.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Deji.
He's not on form.
Son got those goals against Leicester, right? But let's be honest. In this game, I don't even know if he had a shot.
He didn't.
I don't. Yeah.
We missed Cooley. We missed Cooley badly. We missed Cooley.
Richarlison
But
on that right hand
it's
side.
no different than
You know what I
Derby,
mean?
innit?
He's not the same.
This, like I said to my friend the other day earlier on, he said, like I said, this week is our weekend. Maybe when we play them in their ground, it's gonna be their weekend. So we gotta accept. so we gotta accept it. That's football, bro. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna beat around the bush.
I mean, look, I was allowing people to come in, but I just want to say a couple of things real quick. Big up to Arsenal for
you wanna
winning.
smoke Deji's tears? Get the cigars out, yeah. Get the cigars out.
Football capital.
Dead manager.
Big ups to you,
hey,
brother.
Listen, where's his mic?
The smoke's right here. You want to give me a kiss?
Yeah, give me a kiss too. Start going for the Mickey Mouse trophies. Start going for the Mickey Mouse trophies, yeah, because Champions League, Premier League, that's not your type of thing. Not your type of thing. Hey, start going for the Mickey Mouse trophies. And let cup is not cutting it at the moment.
I'm gonna be,
man. Enough respect to you, man.
I respect what you say, bro. I respect what you're saying, but let me just keep it real. And a big up to you, Ozzy, as well, and Prince Forward for keeping it real as well, because
look,
it's so easy to go down
bullshit.
the usual kind of narrative when you know that actually Tottenham showed areas in the game where they played well. I thought you, man, did what you lot did. You played good football. And you punished us today. I think for me, in the first half, if Richarlison had just taken a little bit of time, we could have maybe walked out of the first half, maybe 2 or 3-1 up. But, overhit passes and, we go in at halftime. I think for me, the game was lost. And I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I think, Tony, you asked where is the game going to be won? And I said the game's going to be won with the attackers. I think the game was won with the goalkeepers. Ramsbottom did a very good save.
Laurie.
Ramsbottom, come on.
I'll come back on that, please.
Laurie's done a madness. I don't know what happened to him.
And normally, on me, I'm going to keep it 95% of the time, Loris is on point. But he has these moments of madness. And I have to say, today he had that moment of madness where he fumbled the ball under his arm, and I'm like, "What the hell are you doing?"
No, he dived over the ball.
No. The bigger question is what was Romero doing?
The defender for that.
The big question was what was Romero doing at the time? That's the bigger question.
But I will say this though. I will say this. In the grand scheme of things, it's only one defeat. And somebody, I don't know if it was on this show or it was another show. Someone said this to me. They said, "You know what? No, I think it was you, Fawad. You said, wouldn't it be mad that Arsenal win on the weekend, Tottenham go on a run and win the league? Because, and let me tell you why. Because this same situation happened with Conte when he was at Chelsea. Arsenal spanked Chelsea. Conte went back to the drawing board, went with the 3-4-3 formation, and then man went on a run. And I said, even though I don't want to lose on the weekend to Arsenal, if that's what ends up happening, then I will take it. And I'm just going to put it out there as that's my little point. But big up Arsenal. You lot did your thing today.
You know what, Deji?
Guys, wait. You know when it was Smiley's turn to talk, and we just overshadowed him. Smiley, please just give us your analysis of that game. What do you think? Put everything in perspective. Please, short and nice.
Right. What is it? Tottenham did play well, yeah, but I wasn't worried about them coming to the Emirates because we've got a great record against them. But no, I'm just happy with the result, man. I'm just happy with the result. We played well. Yeah, Spurs. They didn't really do anything really a lot, but they did have some good chances. But yeah, everything was all right, man. Arsenal did their thing.
Good.
Can I come back on Deji's on Deji's comment just one sec? Right,
okay, yeah. Before Marlon Bashman to give us his own analysis of that game, I can't wait to hear him talk.
On One Touch, we'll ask the same question on One Touch, and I told the guys, it's going to be the front three. I actually predicted, I told you guys, the game's going to be won and lost in the midfield. I honestly think the midfield battle is key here. And in this game, and correct me if I'm wrong, guys, Arsenal usually don't score too many goals from the midfield. In this game?
True.
We score goals out of the midfield, and I think
True.
the midfield battle. See, for Tottenham at the moment, it's that transition from defense to attack, and it's all through the middle of the park. Quick, snappy passing, and if you can control that midfield, slow it down ever so slightly, it takes that little bit of sting away. Two steps here, 2 steps there, and I think that's what kind of took the legs out of him a little bit. And apart from Kulusevski not being there, but that's me.
You know what? Can I say something? Can I say something, Claude? Because you've been doing my head and trying to get me on you, so I'm gonna say something. All right?
Yeah.
This guy, not bad. I walk it back together. Do you know when he made that mistake, Dej? Do you know when he made that mistake, Gabriel? The first person that came to my head was Deji. Because last night, what did he say? He went, you're Gabriel.
Deji actually called it. I
was
afraid.
Yeah.
And when he called it, Steve, he called it. And when he made that mistake, I went, boys, if we lose this game, this guy's going to
absolutely roast
me, bro. I could have called, bro.
Because he called it on the show the other day.
He called it. He went, Gabriel is going to do something stupid. Do you know what? He's been watching Cobra Kai because he does some sweeping move, bro. Okay. And I was thinking, no. And then he scores a penalty, and I think, please, whatever you do, I can't. This can't happen, bro.
It was fucked up. Malon Bashment.
You called it, though. I'll give you that. You called it. I'll give you that credit. You did call that.
Malon Bashman, please give us your own analysis of that game before we go to what Fuad thinks about that game, and then everyone.
I think I'm still trying to break it down. I think the scoreline might have been just a bit flattering. I don't think that was a red card, though. I don't think that was a red card at all. I think Laurie's as well, that second goal kind of killed us. The second goal killed us. But I think it was an even game. I don't think it was really a 3-1 game. Maybe a 2-1 if they got lucky. But to me, I think both teams are even. It weren't as open as I thought it would be. But we done all right. You can have that one. You always win there. I wasn't too surprised, but it's all right. I think the referee spoiled the game. I think the ref spoiled the game. And then,
the way these guys are eating this humble pie.
You know what's going to happen?
It wasn't a red card, though. It wasn't a red card. Let's be real.
It was never a red card. And then Spurs fans.
But can I just say this, though, before you bring in Prince Fuad? And this is what I'm saying. I'm seeing this as a blessing in disguise because for me, I've been
don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. You're gonna say Emerson. No way. Emerson's the best right back. Don't say it, Deji. Don't go there, Deji.
I'm saying it.
Yeah, we're arguing. Spurs fans are arguing. Don't go there.
We need Spence on the pitch. I don't give a damn what anyone's saying.
1-0 to Brighton Hove Albion right now.
No, we need Spence on the pitch. We need.
Get in there, Brighton.
You've never seen
1-0 Brighton.
We need someone attacking. Why are we having someone defensive? You know, Emerson Royale gives us nothing up top. Bring like a Spence in.
You've never seen Spence though. You've never seen Spence. When have you not seen Spence?
We've done something, bro. I don't care. I'm hoping now.
But Deji, in the North London derby, like, film me, bro. In the North London derby, you throw me out there in the North London derby.
What are you doing? Tony, what are you doing?
No. Prime decided to come to the show today.
Latimer's Prime in the building.
Latimer's Prime. We're going to be very respectful. We're going to see. I'm laying this down. We each and Deji's off. We're going to Deji's off. No problem. Latimer's, let's go.
Prime comes in, Deji does that,
and Deji goes off. I don't know, but it's all right.
I've got to go by 20 past though, just saying. Sorry.
Yeah, sure.
You gotta stop inviting too many Arsenal fans, man. We need some Tottenham fans here, bro.
Yeah, sure. He's a Chelsea fan. Latimus, what do you have to say about that game today?
Right, silent.
We can't hear you.
What, me?
Yeah, Latimus, what do you have to say about the game today? You came into the show and Deji just left, so it's crazy.
Honestly, my prediction was like it could go 2-1 either way, but let me say draw because I figured both attacks would just cancel each other out. I don't know, it's weird, man, but like in all reality, like this, forget all the history stuff between Arsenal and Spurs don't win at Emirates. This is what's that?
Don't know.
Who's watching something
That's
there?
not me. Anyway.
It's Fuad.
Anyway, forget like here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, like forget all the history stuff between Arsenal and Spurs for a minute. Like this is Antonio Conte. Like this is how they play. This is their style.
Thank you.
This is what Conte does in big.
My God,
I've seen it, bro. Listen, especially when Conte won the league, because I've been talking about this the last like week or so, especially with like Aussie Gunner and stuff, because I'm just looking back, right? And when we won the league with Conte, the big games we stunk out. Like Steve, did I not say to you? Remember we played Man City when we went on this brilliant 18-game run after we had lost to Arsenal, right? We played Man City.
Yeah.
We got played off the park. First half, we were 1-0 down. Should have been 2-0. De Bruyne hit the post right before halftime. We come in second half, and we play on the counter attack. And it's moments of individual brilliance from Willian, Hazard, and Costa that win us the game. We win 3-1, but we stink the whole game. We play Spurs at like Christmas time during the Christmas fixture. I think it was like January 1st or something like that. We went 1-0 down. Dele Alli scored. And just before halftime, like a few minutes before halftime, Pedro scores a goal of individual brilliance with his left foot. A left foot strike from like, I think 30 yards or something. If Pedro doesn't score, we will go on to lose that game. But we score right before halftime. We come in second half, and that momentum carries us through. Conte does this in big games. And it's not even this in terms of being negative, because I don't mind like I'm personally someone who loves pragmatic defensive football. As long as you set up correctly, I don't mind that. You can stink out a 1-0 win or whatever in big games, so long as you get the result. But I don't know, Conte. It's not even. This is just like
it's his
Conte.
style.
He's not this.
It's
yeah,
tragic.
but it's not
his
like
style.
He's not expansive.
Yeah, but it's like people think, like people should expect. People think Conte is better than he actually is. People treat Conte like he's a prime Mourinho or he's a prime Simeone. He's not that sort of man. He's this might sound wild, but like to me, like this is Conte now supposed to be in his prime. If I had a choice between Conte and Unai Emery, I'd go with Emery. At least, like if Spurs had Emery in charge in that game, they might get something. I'm not saying they probably would have beaten you guys because of the heritage stuff, but they would get something. If Spurs still had Mourinho, they probably would get something from that game. Like it's just this is Spurs and
what?
Spurs fans.
How
what?
How would Mourinho have made a difference more than Conte?
I'm saying they're better. I'm saying they're better managers. They're superior managers to Conte.
Mourinho would know how to.
Conte. They're superior.
Mourinho would have done more shithousery. To be honest,
he would have done.
Mourinho, it's the same result happens with Mourinho though, and we had a player sent off.
My point being, Conte is not this top manager that people praise him up to be, and a lot of Spurs fans have, because they have Conte, have put their neck on the line, saying he will do some sort of.
I agree with you there.
Hail
I agree with you there. I agree with you.
Miracle and win you guys a league.
I agree with you with they put him on a pedestal. I agree with you there. Some of them do. I agree.
He's not gonna do that. He's not. You guys are not winning the league. You won't. You might not even get out of that Champions League group. You're not winning any domestic trophies. Like, what is Conte truly?
Right, how are you making all these predictions? Wait, hold on. How are you making all these predictions? From what?
You know why? Because hold on. Because I know Antonio Conte. I've had him as my manager. I've seen him in the Serie A. I know what Conte is about. His record in domestic cup competitions is woefully poor. He's only won two domestic trophies. He won the FA Cup at Chelsea when we played against United in the final, and we didn't deserve to win that final. We only won because Phil Jones gave away a stupid penalty, and we stunk up the rest of the game. The year before that, when we won the league, when we played Arsenal in the FA Cup final, the fact that we were champions, everyone thought we were going to win. But Conte went in, he was so negative, and Arsenal were able to beat us. Like, it's whatever. This is Conte, and like Spurs fans, eventually you will turn against this guy. And Conte, if you think Mourinho's bad, if you guys think Mourinho's bad, if you think Mourinho's negative or whatever, Conte is 1,000 times worse. I keep saying it.
Good.
To be fair,
by the way, let me just say this. Everything I'm saying, right, it's not coming from hatred. I'm one of the few Chelsea fans that still like has respect for Conte because he won us a league title.
It's not banter. This is not banter. This is just you giving your opinion from what you've seen when he was Chelsea manager. To be honest, like anyone that's seen, Spurs fans can all look at your football now. You guys are playing Conte style football, just like Chelsea did, just like you did against us. Nothing wrong with it when it gets you results. Spade a spade.
It's not sustainable.
No. Wait a sec. It could be. No. It could be. It could be sustainable. It could be, depending on how other teams approach Spurs. They had problems against Sporting. They had problems against Arsenal. But you don't have to win every single game in the fucking league to be competitive. Remember that?
Yeah.
You don't have to get 3 points every time. 3 points. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I look at it and I say to myself, with Conte, maybe in a transfer window, my opinion, and I said this at the start of the season, they should have invested in some defenders. I just think that defensively they're not great. I never believed that. Against Sporting, they were a bit how you going. Saw what happened there. Against Arsenal, very similar. A bit how you going. But it's not to say that they're going to have a problem with all the other teams in the Premier League because they're getting results.
Prince Forward. Please. No, please.
No, because I'm about to leave. I just want to say this because I'm about to leave and watch the game.
Okay.
Yeah, you're 1-0 down.
Yeah, I'm about to leave and watch the game. Let's just kind of say this. Like,
why you got a Chelsea fan on here, bro?
I know.
I know Chelsea fan on here. It's Arsenal and Tottenham, bro.
No. Forward, 1 sec, bro. Forward. It's not about being a Chelsea fan or this and that. I jump on channels, all right, and they ask me about Man United.
Yeah, but bro, these are North of the derby. It's education.
Yeah, I know, bro. But he's giving an opinion.
You know why I'm on here? You know why I'm on here? Because like
you can be neutral, bro. Relax yourself.
Because Deji is a delusional guy, and I'm the only person who will be honest about what Antonio Conte is.
Deji's being Deji. That's Deji, innit? You know,
honest.
Yeah,
I'm the only guy that can be honest about what Conte is. I don't have. If you speak to other Chelsea fans, they're malicious and they hate Conte. I'll be honest and tell you.
Conte is a good manager.
Yeah, but in what context? His ceiling at Spurs is just getting top 4. You guys will finish top 4. You'll finish. I have you guys finishing 3rd. Maybe you'll finish 2nd, depending how bad Liverpool might be. But that's it. You're not winning a trophy. 2nd is not a trophy. 3rd is not a trophy.
But Arsenal pick up a League Cup and finish 3rd. I see it as progression.
Yeah, but I know, but I'm talking. Where are Chelsea finishing? That has nothing to do with
Chelsea are finishing 5th, bro.
What?
Okay, and that's fine. That has nothing. Chelsea has nothing to do with this conversation.
You might as well, bro.
Chelsea has nothing to do with this conversation.
Arsenal, Tottenham, and Conte. The topic is Arsenal, Tottenham, Conte as a manager.
And he's an ex-Chelsea manager, so they're always going to talk about what he did at
Chelsea. No. Yeah, but who better to give you an opinion? Who better to give you an opinion on Conte than an ex-Chelsea fuck?
I don't get about Conte, You want to talk?
Ladimus, have you finished what you wanted to say?
You want to talk Chelsea? Let's talk Chelsea. Chelsea are very poor this season, and will probably finish 5th or 6th. I'll be honest to say that, and I don't care. Like, wow, Chelsea being bad. Wow. So what?
Rudiger leaving was probably the biggest thing for me.
Big time.
Again, has nothing to do with this conversation. Like, no reason to deflect. But yeah, Arsenal enjoy the win and all that. Cool. I'm gonna go watch this game.
Thank you very much, Ladimus. Thank you for coming around, man.
Yeah, maybe you can bring Deji back in and he can go and hype on about whatever.
Deji's family, man. It's okay, man. No problem.
Listen,
right. See you soon, Ladimus.
Take it easy.
3-1 doesn't.
Yeah, take it easy, bro. Yeah. See, Aussie King, Fuad, everyone in this chart here. Is Arsenal seasoned enough after this win to go ahead and win this title this season.
No,
We've
it's
proven
too soon.
ourselves right now that we can beat up
Bro.
a big team.
Tony,
Can
No, it's too soon.
Arsenal go
Tony,
on
come on,
and win
bro.
the
No.
league? That conversation
No.
needs to
It's too
start
early, bro.
now. Aussie King, starts from you.
No,
It's too
not
early for
now.
that,
One by
bro.
one, we'll get
It's-
into this.
It's too early for that, man. It's too early for that. Look, Spurs fans came out this season screaming about winning the Champions League and the Premier League. They can go ahead and do that.
No,
Go
wait,
ahead and
who
do
said that? Who said that? Wait, Ozzy, who said that? Sorry for cutting you. Who said that?
Deji.
All right, he's a madman though sometimes. Come on,
Okay,
man.
but
Deji's
yeah,
bantering.
but-
Deji's
but-
It's all right.
bantering.
Yeah,
He
but-
could
but
never.
that-
It's all right. It's all right. They haven't seen their team win a league before.
Yeah, let me.
He
let me
could
do one
never
thing.
be serious
Yeah,
with those comments.
No, you know, I'm gonna fix up what I just said. I'm gonna say not every
Okay.
Spurs fan. Sorry, I don't want to lump
That's
you all in
true.
together. My bad, bro. I fucked up there. My bad. Yeah. Sorry, bro. I'm just a bit happy about that. But
I
Spurs
would
fans
be
are
as
gonna are confident, right? Okay. Now, to be honest, oh my God, Brighton are 2-0 up against Liverpool. Sorry, guys.
Against
but-
Liverpool? At home or
Against
away?
Liverpool, Brighton 2, Liverpool 0. Sorry, guys.
At
sorry.
home or away? Who's at home?
At home, Anfield are getting hammered. So,
I
right,
don't think you understand.
so I honestly reckon that Arsenal are in good
You know what?
form.
Klopp
It's
always
early-
fails, bro.
It's hard for Arsenal to say that Arsenal are going to win the league this season. You
We're
can't
not.
jump the gun. We know what it takes to win the league, right? This is good football. To be able to say we're title contenders, we need to do it for at least 30 games. If we can play like this for 30 games, then I'm going to start saying, you know what, we're looking good. But right now,
Yes.
we've only played a few games, a handful. It's been good. I want to see this constantly, a consistent Arsenal scoring from the midfield like we did here. This battle of the midfield, it's great. We're scoring goals out of the midfield, scoring up front, sharing the goals around. The more of this I see, the more convinced I'll be. But I need to see.
Yeah, Saliba's making a difference though. Saliba.
Yes,
There you go.
yes.
Fuck yeah.
Claude, can I add something? Because you know what, bro? Claude was live yesterday,
Right.
and you know, Arsenal fans. Do you know what, bro? I ain't got issue with Tottenham fans. You know, my issue ain't with the Tottenham fans no more. No Chelsea fans. It's the Arsenal Arteta out fans. Because yesterday he was saying Arsenal are going to win like 3-1.
Yeah, that's nonsense.
All right, and then you have Arsenal fans saying, "Are you really think?" I said the other day, someone asked me a question, how do you stop Kane and Son? I said, score goals.
Yeah.
That's all I said. And anyone else, I don't believe that. Mate, everyone was saying Ben White's going to get ripped up. Well, they got to answer for their sins. Ben White didn't get ripped up. So what's your excuse now?
Second half, he was good. Second half, he was really
Yeah,
good.
he was.
Ben White all game was good.
But you know what?
He was actually.
He was good all game, bro.
No,
People
I
don't put respect on his name.
I'm going to say one thing to you, Fuad. Right? Hear me on this. His first half, he was having a hard time. Second half, all right, it looks like he got a little bit of change in direction from the manager because he was sitting a little bit further back. And then what happened then? Nothing. I think the
But
orders
you know
in
what
the
he
first
does?
half were different
Do you
from
know-
the second half. And you know what? Credit to the manager.
I'll tell you what he
credit
did.
to the player.
I'll tell you what he did, Steve. Do you know what he did? What he does, all right, and people don't. I watched this the other week, and I've been watching for last week, and I just wait for
Son didn't
people
get one
to-
shot on goal, bro. That's what he did.
I know, but you know what he does? When people say Ben White don't overlap, no. What Ben White does, he actually.
Saka.
Do you know what he does? Ben White today, what he done? He was actually going out wide to free up Saka, and he's been doing that all season. And exactly what happened. When you watch the slow motion, as soon as Ben White goes out wide, he frees up Saka.
Because Saka had 2 or 3 opportunities to play the ball to Ben White and didn't. Saka didn't help Ben White in this game.
He wasn't a goal.
Ben
He
White
wasn't a
helped
goal.
him.
But Gabriel Martinelli today, though, did you see him when Højbjerg come in running? He was watching him. Yeah, but no one's going to talk about that.
Right.
Because Gabriel's a favourite. So Arsenal fans talk about truth, bro. On camera, they seen it on camera. Why is Gabriel Martinelli watching Højbjerg running and take a shot? Now, if that would have went in, Ben White's fault. But Ben White's on the other side of the pitch.
I agree with you there. Sometimes some players automatically get blamed for stuff. He's been playing well. He's quiet about it and playing well.
Yeah, he's
And
been
the thing
playing
is,
well.
how's Ben White not got into the England squad? That's
Bro, it's a
All right,
joke,
let's say
bro.
that. No way. Let's not say that. Let's not.
Yo,
go
he's
there.
bad.
You know what? Let's be honest.
I'm only
The
joking.
England squad, you know, it's a lucky dip. What they do is they get a hat and there's all these players in there. They just go, yep. It's
Yeah,
lucky dip time,
especially if
bro.
Maguire makes it as well.
His quality, cuz. His quality. He can't even. He's on the bench at Man United and he's playing for England. Whatever.
But the point that you said
No,
about
Arsenal,
Arsenal,
I don't think he's even good enough to be on the bench for Man United.
the point you said about Arsenal consistency is when they have to go to City away,
Spurs away,
Liverpool away, Liverpool. If they can get results from those games, then I'll be very convinced. I'll take finishing second or third and a League Cup or FA Cup.
The beautiful thing about this, like being an Arsenal fan, is we got the points in the bag. Now, a lot of people at the start last week are going to change that attitude because Arsenal won. And you're going to watch them, we're the true Arsenal fans, we're the true this. They're talking wasp, bro.
Oh,
do you know, I said the only way...
bro.
No, but bro, the fact of the matter is the only way I said you will stop Tottenham from playing is scoring goals. No other way. How are we going to stop King? That's because once you score goals, their game plan goes out the window.
Yeah.
Leon. It's common sense.
Yeah.
And all these people now are going to be saying what I said last week, but they're saying it now because it happened.
Leon, Tottenham has a very ferocious front three. Do you think our own front three or our own front man was that dangerous today?
Can I say one thing on that?
Yeah, our front three was very dangerous
after
today.
Leon, after Leon.
The way they interchange and also the way they sort of press them high up the pitch, so they had to ping the ball over the top, which is their only really outlet because they don't really have the pieces to play between the lines, which I think they do. But I knew going into that game they was going to sort of sit off and then just try and pick Arsenal off. And I think when Spurs scored, they had that period where they were looking a bit dangerous, they were causing Arsenal problems. And I think half-time came at the right time for Arsenal, regrouped. And when they came back out, Spurs just looked shell-shocked, scored that goal, and then Arsenal just went on and just absolutely just cooked them.
Yeah. Ozzy, you want to say something?
To be honest, I think the problem with Spurs is everyone they talk about, look at our front three, look at our front three, look at our front three. Remember, this is a team game. If you can score goals from the middle of the park, you can score goals from your front three, that's going to be a lot more dangerous than just worrying about the front three players. Do you get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Arsenal scoring goals from the midfield, Arsenal scoring goals from the defenders, and Arsenal scoring goals from their front three. So when they sit there and say, are you worried about our front three? I say, no, I'm worried. Aren't you worried about my whole team?
Yeah,
sure. Exactly.
Guys, I hate to do this, boys, but I'm going to do the dart. Big up everyone. Big up everyone on this.
Yeah, I've got
to
go as well.
In the chat.
Yeah.
Like, share, and subscribe. And guys, I'll catch you guys soon. Yeah.
Thank you, RC. Thanks for coming up on the show.
Take care.
I've got to go as well, Tony.
Malon Bashman, are you there?
Yeah,
Malon,
I've got to go
there?
Yeah,
Malon, are you there? Okay, Malon. I know you will soon be leaving, but what in God's name happened to Son today? Son and Kane, they were in Saliba's pockets today. Do you reckon that?
They were in their pocket.
They were.
No, they weren't.
Were you watching that game with Stevie Wonder? Come on.
Actually, I was watching the game. Do you know what it is? It's because we got outrun. No, it's because we got outrun in midfield. That's what it is. He keeps going with two midfield. And to be fair, you played better today, but that was a bit of a flattering scoreline. But I wouldn't say it in your pocket. But it's all right. You can have this one. We don't win at Arsenal, so it's fine. 100% flattering. Definitely. Yeah, that weren't a 3-1 result.
The second half, we were all over you, like.
No, let's not say all over. No way.
No, not all over. But you can feel that. You can feel it coming.
No, not at all. If Lloris had let in that second goal, I guarantee we could have done better. We would at least got a draw out of that game. Is that second goal and then the red card is killed it? I was like, okay, game over. But hey,
I agree with the red card.
But you know, you're missing a point. Everyone's missing a big point in the game. Do you know what actually dominated the game? It wasn't even. It was Saliba was wicked in defense, Ben White. But you know what actually made the game? Dominated it. We like said, give me the ball. I'm here, and was Partey.
Yeah.
Partey. Goal today.
He played good. Even his goal, yeah. I give him his goal.
He was phenomenal, bro.
That goal was a stunner.
Do you know when people, bro? Do you know? I'm not going to go talk about Arsenal fans, and I've been saying to them, when people compare Zuma to Partey, it's disrespectful, bro. How you compare a world
Yeah,
class
but
player
Stuma's better,
to
isn't it?
an average Brighton midfielder? Come on, bro.
You're
That
mad.
is
You're
levels, bro.
mad. You're
Levels,
mad.
bro. Did you see that goal today, bro?
No
That
way.
is world
Basuma don't
class,
even
bro.
start.
No way.
That is
It was a
world
good goal.
class, bro. And if any Arsenal fan got an issue, I'm calling up. Don't sit there, Arsenal fans, telling me Partey ain't better than Basuma.
World class.
We don't go for
Nah, you're pushing it. Not world class.
Nah,
It was a
fam.
good goal.
Malon, before you go. Malon, before you go, because me and the other guys will still be here. Malon, before you go, what position, with what we did to you guys just now, what position do you think, an opinion, do you think Arsenal will occupy by the end of this season? And do you take us as
Top
genuine
4.
title contenders?
Top 4. Chelsea are not the same. Liverpool not the same. We're both going to make top 4. And you'll finally get Champions League after so many seasons. So you can enjoy. You can join us, man. You know what I mean? We got better fish to worry about. We got Champions League on Tuesday. That's why. Hey, if he could have taken off the whole team, he would have took off the whole team today. I was like, yeah, take them all off, man.
We've both been to finals and both lost. It's all right.
Yeah, but ours is recently. Come on. But anyway, I gotta go, lads.
Big ups,
We'll
man.
speak
Thanks
soon.
for showing up to the show, Marlon, man. You know that, man. One love. Thanks, brother. Thanks, man. Yeah. Guys, Smiley, don't you think that we are genuine title contenders? Because this is the question everyone is evading.
We're in the mix, but we're not going to win the league. We have to be realistic.
Smiley, please give us what you think about that. Then Fuad, then Leon, we'll have a shot at that.
We're not going to win the league. We'll probably get top 4 at best. Arsenal, we still need to make a couple more signings. We need to have depth in all positions.
Mm-hmm.
So we're still a bit light, but all we can do is take game by game. Of course, it's good to have a win over your rivals. But you can't be saying Arsenal's going to win the title because we're not like a City yet. You know what I mean? We play like City, but we're not a City. You know what I mean? They've got depth all over the pitch. Like Haaland could not play and they probably still win the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We ain't got that.
Prince Forward, I will still ask you that same question because last season Spurs took points away from Manchester City, that's everyone's first choice to win the league. They took points from them. They took points from Liverpool. They went to all these big teams and took points from them. And Arsenal have put them to the sword at home. Why aren't we having a genuine chant for challenging for that title?
I think it's the next game, innit? And if we win the next game and we get to, if we're there and about in January, then if we're there and about after October, then we go into November and we're still there and about. And Arsenal got a big chance to win the league because then what you've got to understand is when we come back, we play Brighton. It's going to be a tough game, and then we play another game. And then we play a game. Then the transfer market opens. And that's when Arsenal, and that's when you consider them serious. If Arsenal stop, and you look at the bench and you think Partey's still fit, but if he gets injured going in his last 3 months, so that's it's down to the club. Arteta showing listen, he's showing out there. Look what I'm doing at Arsenal. Arsenal fans might be saying, call him anything you want, but bro, if he's doing these kind of players. What's he going to do if he got players like Haaland in his team?
Yeah.
Fans don't look at it like that. They look at it like, he's learned his trade, and now he's paying off. We've given him the time. Now he's paying off.
As well, man.
What's that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Leon, that same question goes to you. Like, don't you think that this guy should start paying us our respect, giving us our salutes, and touting us as title challengers after this game?
I mean, rivals are never going to do that. They're always going to be like, wait till Arsenal have a real test. But you can only beat what's in front of you. And I think, like I mentioned before, it's going to come down to those games where we have to go away to Liverpool, City, and Chelsea. Yeah. And if we can walk away with like points from those games and put performances, then I'll be sort of confident. But what Fuad mentioned about transfer window. I think we should, in January, go and get Douglas Luiz from Aston Villa. Go and probably either get maybe another winger, or just get another 2 or 3 bodies in, like quality bodies. And I think Arsenal will be all right. That's what that could derail their season. If they keep the majority of them players fit and rotate the squad well, I think we'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
Well,
right?
It might not even come down to that, because I know a lot of people are saying, "Oh, we got to go to Anfield, we got to go to Manchester City, oh, we got to go to Stamford Bridge." But you know, how you win titles, it's how you batter the small teams. Because if you think of it, right, if you lost to if now you're right, you got Liverpool losing to Brighton, and you got Palace going down to Chelsea, who beating Chelsea. Okay, we're like what, 10 points ahead of them, and I know the season's still early, but then you got to understand they got to gain them points on us for them to get near us, and they're not guaranteed to win them games. You know, the only team Liverpool could pull a run, but at the present moment, it don't look like Liverpool are going to pull a run anytime soon. They're losing, you know. So I look at it like that. So a lot of fans don't. They look at it like, oh yeah, but yeah, what? We have got a massive. Between us and Chelsea now. Look at the table. So it's 11 points gap, and then they guaranteed to win 3 games in a row.
Yeah,
They still got to play. Chelsea's still got to play Man United. They still got to play Man City. Chelsea's still got to play Arsenal. But no, they don't look at it from that perspective. They just look at it from their own agenda. That's it.
Yeah.
A lot of fans of Arsenal fans, they look at it from their own agenda. But look at it from reality of it. Look where we are, and look where they are. And I look at it like that. They got to hope that Arsenal lose 3 games in a row for even Chelsea to catch us.
But I think mentioned earlier, about Spurs and Conte. I think they should have gone and got Graham Potter.
Yeah.
That might have suited them better. A manager like that, with someone who's going to play football on the front foot, might have suited Spurs more. But that's all. Maybe.
I think it's going to be a lot of teams. It's going to, do you know what, bro? I'm glad we got Tottenham on, because it's going to be a lot of teams are going to struggle to beat them.
Okay. See, Smiley. Yeah. There's been this bombardment on Mikel Arteta, our coach, talking about his inconsistencies tactically. Today, this match, it really needed a tactical change after that first half. Not change in terms of substitutions, but a tactical change in the way we played that game after that first half. Because clearly, something didn't really work during that first half. But of course, we saw what happened in the second half. How can you appraise Mikel Arteta's tactical approach to this match, mostly in that second half?
He was on point, man. You gotta give him praise, man. Like, he done his thing. Like people are there's gonna be Arsenal fans who don't like Arteta, want him to fail so they can get a different manager was probably gonna bring them the success quicker. But Arteta is building a team, and you've just got to. He's doing good things at the moment, so you just got to praise him, man. Same with Xhaka. Like, look at Xhaka. Like, remember him getting a red card at Crystal Palace, and all the fans holding him out. Now look at Xhaka, man of the match today. You know what I mean? Scored 2 goals in the last 2 games. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, like Xhaka's losing, and we know he's got a good left foot, and Partey's getting a goal. Like, normally when he shoots, it's going wide. You know what I mean? Like, something's going right there. You got to give him praise, man. But people, it's life, innit? Everyone's got haters, man. You just gotta do your thing, man. But Arsenal's doing very well at the moment.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to head out soon, guys.
Yeah. I'll allow you to have your say on that question before you go. Mikel Arteta's tactical approach to this game. Different from Conte.
I think what made the difference is what he did with Zinchenko is that when Xhaka goes forward, Zinchenko sort of tucks in to come in and play in midfield, which allows Xhaka to sort of play higher up the pitch. I don't think he probably said much at half time. I think he just sort of regrouped them, and they came out more on the front foot.
Yeah.
And I think Partey more sitting at the base and then just spraying the ball, playing it to Xhaka to allow him to go forward. Sort of made us a bit more resolute, and also Ben White just sort of sat back a little bit, just say, you know what, I'm going to sit in for a little bit and just sort of combat whatever they throw at us. Because the first half, all they were doing is just Dial or Romero was looking, pinging it over the top, when they couldn't do it. When they had to try and play through us, that's where we outnumbered them.
Yeah. Thank you, Leon. In case you want to go at any time, please, you can just let me know.
All right, I'll head out, guys. But nice.
You head out, man. Man, thanks for coming to the show, brother. Thanks, man. Prince Fuad. You can see everyone has been pitching Mikel Arteta and Antonio Conte and saying like, hey, Conte is a more experienced manager. He's won 4 Scudettos. Is nowhere near him in terms of experience or anything. After this game today, what appraisal can you give to Mikel Arteta in any way?
Bro, you know what? I probably praise him. You know, he's not like he's managing a club where there's no pressure. You know, you got to give him credit for him who took the job on as a young man. He's a young coach. Now, I look at it different. I look at it as a young manager. I don't. He's maybe Arteta is a young manager, right? He's not. He's 40. Jamie or 39. He's a young manager. So I look at this. He's only going to learn, and he's only going to get better and better and better. Well, when all these people are turning around saying he ain't going to do anything, but now I don't worry what the fans think. Do you know when you've been in that level? There's levels to this in football. You know when you see professional coaches, you see professional managers, and you see professional people in the football world where us YouTubers will never get to because we've never been there. That's when you take them serious. When then people are saying, "Yo, this guy is the next best thing," and now he's starting to show. You're telling me now, any Arsenal fan telling me, is Martin Odegaard better than some of them players in Man City? No, he's not. But look what he's doing with these players. Now, if he is that crap, when he leaves Arsenal, you ask. Do you want to say be very careful what you ask for? You ask for it. So when he goes to another club and he wins stuff and say he wins the Champions League, don't moan about it. You ask for it. Don't be a person. Oh, this club tried doing the right thing by bringing Mikel Arteta in. Because I'm telling you something, Mikel Arteta, you call us Mikel Arteta sexuals. You call us this. You say all this rubbish. But if he wins the title, don't jump on the bandwagon. Because the man had to learn his trade. The man had to build something. The man walked into a job that no one. All right, for instance, I'll give you a prime example. What happened in the Arsenal 5 years ago is happening now with Juventus. Why did Allegri not take on the abundance of this job? Because he can't do it. So why do you want Allegri now? Arteta took on a job that no one wanted. He brought in his team. He got rid of the dead players. You know, you have players like Aubameyang in the team. You know, even like when you talk to other fan base, when they watch All or Nothing, you go Arsenal fans saying, "Oh, we want to hear Aubameyang side story." But for me, as a footballer, my man's walking like he's Drake. He's rolling to think like he's Drake. You know, and you got Messi. When you watch Messi go to training, walking in very quiet. That's like Messi. And you got players like Ronaldinho. When you say, "I used to walk in training very quiet," no, and they're the best players on the pitch. Maybe the best players ever.
See, Prince Fuad.
I'm very happy.
I'm very happy that all these guys that have attitude in that Arsenal team, that Mikel Arteta has been able to push them out of the club. Ozil needed to be pushed out. Aubameyang, I liked him as a striker, but he needed to go, you know. But you know what? That's all for that area. So the last one before we go, I want us to do a joint point system for the gameplay today. So, Smiley, we'll start with you. Can you give a point to each player's player rating? So, can you just give that to us before we go?
Yeah.
And I know you like doing player rating, so, you know, it's your wheelhouse.
Yeah, I'd say Ramsdale, give him an 8. Ben White played well, played very well, man. He's kept Tommy actually out of the team, so probably give him an 8 as well. Saliba, he looks very calm, man, on the ball. He's very consistent, man. He's probably our best defender. I'll give him a 9.
A
Gabriel,
9. Wait, who did you give a 9 now?
to Saliba.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saliba's he's very, if you just look at him, he's very calm on the ball, man. He's like very calm for a young age, man. Gabriel, I was going to give him an 8, but probably a 7 for that, making that stupid mistake and giving the penalty away. Zinchenko, probably a 7. Partey, and probably an 8 because he scored that goal as well, man, and he played very well.
Partey was real good. Okay.
Partey was the bad man.
Was a bad guy. Personally, I'll give him a 10. Guy was good.
Xhaka, you got to give him at least a 9 as well, man. Xhaka.
Yeah.
Odegaard, he played all right. 8. Saka, I think he's coming to his game now. You know what I mean? I think we're seeing more of Saka now, so probably like an 8 as well.
Yeah.
Martinelli, he was playing well as well. Probably an 8. And then Jesus scored that goal as well, so probably a 9. Go on, what's everybody else's?
Yeah. So, how would you rate Jesus today?
Me? He said
no, Smiley.
He said
9.
9. Okay, Prince Fuad, let's hear you. And sorry, Smiley, who's your man of the match?
Probably Xhaka, you know, man. I've been very impressed with Xhaka. Xhaka's just
Xhaka, right?
But Xhaka's just been playing different. He's just been, I don't know, his birthday was the other day, and he's just matured, and he's just different class now, man.
Different person.
What's his name? Smiley, is it?
Yeah,
his name is Smiley. Yeah.
That's your name, is it Ishmael?
Nah, Smiley.
Smiley.
That's his company. He has a company called Smiley Entertainment, into music and all that. Yeah, so of course.
My with a keeper, I'll give you a 10.
Ramsdale 10.
Yeah, that save he made, he made 2 vital saves that could have made Tottenham.
Oh my God, those saves were good.
I'll give him a 10. I'll give Ben White a 10. I'll give Saliba a 10. I'll give Gabriel a 7. Zinchenko a 9. I'll give all the midfield. I'll give all the midfield a 9 except Partey. He's having a 10, and Gabriel's a 10. To my man of the match was Partey. He just
but Gabriel Jesus he lost a particular sitter.
Saka and Martinelli.
I'll give him a 9.
Okay,
all the midfield, I give him a 9 except Partey. Give him a 10 and Jesus 10. Okay. To me, why I say Partey is because he done something in the game, and the little things, but Arsenal's been missing for years. Kingdom Song was coming forward, bombing forward, and Partey read the game, and he said, "Give me the ball," and he bashed Song all the way and took the ball and said, "You are," and that's what we missed. Little things like that, what Gilberto Silva used to do.
Yeah.
And they're the things that Partey does, the fans don't see. That's why he's world class, and now you're gonna realize. Man, people need to put more respect on his name, bro. I'm telling you.
True.
He is something else.
Partey's world class. You gotta respect it, man.
Yeah,
what's yours?
Dumb Arsenal fans who don't believe it, bro. I don't listen to him.
Yeah, man. Ramsdale, I'll give Ramsdale a 9. I should have given him a 10, but because of course, when you let in a goal, it's not perfect. So of course, there's still a blemish. So I give him a 9.
There was a penalty in it. That's why it was a penalty in it. That's why I give him benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. But again, our defense. Gabriel Magalhaes again. When he made that mistake in Fulham, he bounced back. He showed his mental strength. He also scored for Arsenal in that same game, and in a couple of games he's been good. But my God, this mistake again at the back. And Deji Spores in the other show, in the Not London preview show, he called this in that this guy was going to make a mistake. And lo and behold, he did that today. I'm not saying that mistakes are not part of the game. They're part of the game. No one should be taking a slack for that. But I think Gabriel Magala should, get all these liggling little issues in and around his game to just go off. If he can be able to uh, just defend properly in a way, rather than trying to just rush at it. Just take your time and make that defending great. He'll bounce back. So I'll give him a 7 today. Despite his mistake, he was still good. Saliba, oh my God. See, yeah. I don't know how this guy saw this game today, but Son was in Saliba's pocket. Harry Kane didn't even have much time on the ball. Like, Saliba is a bully. I give Saliba a 9 today. He's absolutely amazing, man. I like that guy. Um, of course, Zaka. Ah, what a lovely goal. This guy's the most changed player in that Arsenal shirt this season. He just, this season, it just gives us something extra. Fuad and Smiley, you guys can actually you can actually back me up when I say that this guy is actually passing balls into the 18-yard box. Formerly, last season, 2 seasons ago, he was the king of sideways passing and passing backwards. But this time, his mentality has changed. He's thinking offensive. That fear of always trying to pass back, it isn't there, or sideways isn't there. I'm seeing a Zaka who looks forward, who just wants to pass the ball forward and help the team get goals, and that's what he's been doing. There was one pass he lofted up for Gabriel Jesus just to knock the ball into the net, but Gabriel Jesus fluffed that one. But it just shows how good Zaka is this season. So I'll give Zaka a 9. He was good. Thomas Partey, I'll give him a 10. He's my man of the match. He's the man of the match for me. He was very instrumental in this game for us. You can see what happened in that central defensive midfield area, scanning that area, mopping it. See, man, yeah, he was fighting, like literally fighting. All these sports guys around that midfield area, absolutely bullied them today. I really liked it. Martinelli for me. I think with his runs, he needs to be scoring more goals the way he's playing. With those runs he's making, he needs to put in more goals. But I'll just give him an 8 today. Odegaard, he drove the ball a little bit, 1, 2 passes here and there. I'll just give him an 8. Yeah, it was just okay. Saka will get an 8 for me today, just for one reason. He was always making those runs across the channels, but whenever he cuts in deep, his final delivery wasn't really there. So I think he still needs to work on that, either in terms of scoring or in terms of just releasing players to be able to score. This season he hasn't quite caught it yet, but I still understand that he was overused last season. So let's see what's going to happen. I give him an 8. And Gabriel Jesus today, I give him 9. A lovely goal he scored today. He fluffed his lines in 1 or 2 chances, but generally he's been great. So that's how mine is. Thomas Partey, man of the match for me. So do you agree with the man of the match, Fuad?
Partey, yeah.
Partey, yeah. Smiley, man of the match. Xhaka, right? Okay.
I'm not going to argue with that. He is.
Yeah. Both of them. All right, guys. Yeah.
Games.
Guys, I also heard that Chelsea is losing right now, 2-0.
It's 1-1. It's 1-1.
Is it 1-1?
It's 1-1. Yeah.
Okay. Liverpool is losing. Oh my God, to Brentford.
Yeah, it's 2. It's to Brighton. It's 2-1. It's 2-1. Liverpool won back.
It's 2-1, right? Can't you
It's
see
2-1 now.
every team around us are dropping points? Can't
Yeah.
you see? This is the reason why I'm saying Arsenal has a shot this season. Smiley, I know you don't buy that argument, but
I gotta
can't
go,
you see
Claude.
that
I gotta shoot off now. I gotta shoot, all right, bro?
Yeah, no, let's end the show now. Let's end the show now so you can go. But see, yeah, every team around us are dropping points. Liverpool is struggling to beat Brighton at forward. They're struggling.
Yeah.
So this is what it's making me feel like we have a chance this season. If we can get these games on, win these games, and get a few from these big games, we can get something on. So I'll let you guys go. Thank you, Prince Fuad, for coming today. Thank you,
No
Deji
worries, bro.
Sports, for showing up today. And every Malon Bashman, thank you for coming today. Thank everyone, and Smiley, thank you very, very much. Hopefully, I'll see you guys soon. Prince Fuad, thank you very much. Smiley,
Nice one,
big
bro.
ups to you, brother. One love.
All time, love.